Hello there, it is me. How we doing? I hope you're good. Welcome to my messy van. But that's not what we're talking about today. No, because Halloween is around the corner. I went shopping today for Halloween things and look at this! It's so cute! Yes, it is time for spookiness. Oh my goodness, that is still in camera. Yes, it is time for spookiness, which means I get to enjoy my most favourite time of the year when I get to dress up and not be looked at like a crazy person in cool outfits and make costumes for myself, which is something that I really like to do. Which means that this year is no different, you know? Why would it be? Yes, of course I'm in a van and everything's far away, but I have my sewing machine, I've got my dummy here, that's just... got my dummy here with a dress that I've already made and still haven't worn because, I mean, when am I gonna be able to ever wear something as fancy as this? Like on a date? Never. So, I've got all the stuff with me here that I need to be able to make costumes because I brought my sewing machine and sewing stuff and bits and bobs with me down to Treco Bay. As some of you may know, I get to do singing sets, my own little kind of show thing. On stage, I sing songs to the crowds. It's very fun. It's like my own little show. And I have decided that I'm gonna do a Halloween version because why not? Why not? Because I've obviously got so much time on my hands to do something like this. Yeah. Also, excuse the state of my face because I'm not wearing makeup right now and it's my day off. And I try to not wear makeup on my day off so that I can let my face breathe. But yeah. Please enjoy my 12-year-old self. I'm not 12. My 12-year-old looking self because makeup is non-existent, so there we go. Anyway, we digress. What am I dressing up as this year? I hear you asking. I hear you screaming at the screen right now. Calm down, it's okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am gonna be dressing up as the one and only Poison Ivy. This is a costume I've always wanted to make, and here is the sketch. Ta-da! It's right here in all of its lovely digital glory, hopefully. Editing Amy is sorting that out right now, I'm sure. And this is a costume I've always wanted to make, but I've had to do some alterations because I have to make it kind of kid-friendly as it's gonna be on stage in front of families, so I can't do like the whole Uma Thurman, just a leotard and tights kind of thing. As much as I'd love to do that, can he do it? So, as you can see in the design, I've added in a cape and kind of like a half skirt that's going to cover all of my curves, kind of ish, not really. And then added in some other bits and bobs that's going to kind of bring the costume together, so it's going to be very exciting. I have been shopping, I've got all of my fabric and everything, and I'm going to kind of take you on a little journey across how, well, not really how I make it. I'm going to talk you through a few bits and bobs, but it's more just kind of like so you can see the creation as it unfolds into what it is. So yeah. Hello there. Welcome to my carpet. So I think what I'm going to do first is actually sort out the FX makeup, which is kind of like the last thing, but because I need to do some filming, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the FX makeup first on my head to Dave, which is up there. Very scary. Build it up and then put it on, and as it's drying, sort out all of my ivy, because basically I've got to pull off all of these leaves and colour the edges in gold, which is just going to take forever, but if I can multitask, then it makes sense, so there we go.
Here I'm just using normal liquid latex, but then I've mixed it up with some tissue to try and create the ridges that are within this FX makeup look.
I've spent far too long painting ivy, and now my neck is very sore. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Oh, hello, focus. I'm craving pancakes, so I'm gonna now walk to the shop and make some pancakes because why not? It is 7 o'clock. In fact, no, it is 7:19, and I've eaten pancakes, probably far too many than I should have eaten. But now it's wine time and more costume making. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move on to the corset next. I think that's the next thing to do, so yeah.
So one technique I really like to use when I'm making my corsets is a kind of cosplay thing that I've done for the longest time, where you cover your body in cling film and then cover it in tape. Then by doing this, you can create yourself kind of like a body form, and then you draw on it across your body, you cut down, and then you section it off into little bits, and then that is your pattern, really. This fabric I'm using was just napkins that I found in a charity shop, but I really loved the fabric and it's worked really well for this corset.
My camera died last night, so you didn't get to see what I did, but instead of going to bed at a sensible time like a normal human being, I stayed awake. That was a mistake. But yes, I did this last night. You can probably see that is not correct. Basically, I bought these online and they sent me one size 6 and one size 5. But instead of just sending them back, I was like, nah, I can fix this, it's fine. Although to be honest, I got them off a second-hand website, so I think that was just a problem that they faced as well, whoever had these before me. So there we go. But yeah, so I basically just ripped them apart, added in some extra fabric so that they fit me, and now I'm gonna create a fake hard cuff thing at the front to make them safe again, and then I'm gonna cover them in vines and glue. So yeah, that's the plan, although not right now because I have to go to work, like now. Oh god, right now.
Now it's time to sew all of these little pieces together that I have for my corset. Then once I've done that, because I made doubles of everything, I am pinning the top of everything together and then sewing that together as well to kind of create a tunnel? A tunnel of corset. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Hello there, it is me. So, update, we have a corset which is still yet to be ironed because I need to go take it into work to iron it because I don't have an iron here. Shoes are done and they're looking pretty cool. I've added some extra bits now so they're a little bit more comfier, so I've added some foam inside and yeah, they're looking pretty good, and I'm also going to get some like little gems, like golden little nuggets and stuff to like glue on to make them look a little bit better. So yeah, so once this is ironed, I'm gonna sew along the edges of it and then gonna pop it on my mannequin, sort out the sizing, add in either a zip to the back or I'm probably gonna do a loop channel and then do like a tie back, because then it means if I fluctuate in weight, which I probably will over Christmas, then I can wear it no matter what size I am. And then I'm gonna cover it in ivy, and yeah, that will be the corset done. Still left on the costume, I have to make the under bit, the big skirt, the cape, there's a lot still to make, but yeah, I'm happy with the progress, so let's keep going. At the moment, I'm putting into the back little loops so that I can tighten it up, and I'm also going to be putting a panel in so that you can't see the fabric through the back. So that's what I'm doing now, and then I'm going to be moving on to the main kind of like bulk skirt cape thing that's going on. So yeah, that's the plan. Costume is progressing well, I'm very happy. Shoes are done now. I've been slowly adding more and more to them because I keep looking at them and being like, you're not good enough. So yeah, but they are done. Pretty much, I think. They're still drying, but hey ho.
I realised that my corset wasn't actually long enough for what I wanted, so I decided to add an additional kind of V part to the bottom just to lengthen that corset. But then when actually adding my ivy, I didn't want to kind of ruin that really beautiful lighter green colour, so I just stuck the ivy on the main darker corset area.
Hello and welcome to spooky season. It's October 2nd. Yay! I spent all day yesterday, which was my day off, doing this, very exciting, and I also tried on what I have done of the costume so far, because I was making TikToks and Instagram posts and stuff like that. And I'm happy, but I am going to boil alive, okay? It's too thick, the skirt. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm pretty sure it's 2 layers, so I can peel them away and just kind of rip it down to 1 layer so that I'm a lot better in it. I also now have my red wig, which is gonna be really cool, and I need to style that properly into the hairstyle that Poison Ivy has. And then, yeah, I also tested out the makeup last night, but unfortunately the FX makeup pieces I've made are just not gonna work. So I think moving forward I'm gonna use paper, maybe a bit of liquid latex, but mainly face paint. And to be honest, on stage I think face paint is probably gonna last a little bit longer because I'm gonna be very, very hot and sweaty whilst dancing around on that stage. I've also started making my VTs, which is really exciting. They're looking really cool. I'm really happy with how they're coming out. So yeah, everything is progressing well. And I'm being a fashion icon for all things Halloween. Woohoo! I love it. Let's do it. Let's do more Halloween things. Ha ha ha.
So this wig I'm using is actually an old Ariel wig that I no longer use, but I thought it would be absolutely perfect for Poison Ivy. So what I've done is I've kind of ripped 2 wigs apart. I've used a cheaper wig to create this headband piece, which is going to sit in the middle of the main wig, which I've also partially styled just at the front to make sure that hair isn't going to be in my face whilst performing on stage. I made sure to hand sew all of the leaves and the additional pieces of hair, the additional wefts in, just to ensure that it is as strong as possible. Whereas with the corset I could use a hot glue gun. I decided not to do the same because it could damage the hair, as it is synthetic and could melt. Now I'm finally moving on to the main dress. I left this till last because I like to do all the pretty things first and then I go to all the under stuff. But this under part, I've cut one of the middle layers out because it was just going to be too hot with all of the layers. So I cut the middle layer out and now I'm just cutting up the middle to create a slit, right, which fits in with my original design. I'm also creating some pants which just don't fit.
Oh no. Ah, there's no stretch. Yeah. The body's too big. Oh no. They fit, but they're very tight. No. My egg! Oh no. Too thick. Hello! It's Amy from the future here. I'm just here to say I finished my costume. Unfortunately, I didn't film the last few bits because I was getting quite stressed because I was running out of time to make it, but I finished it, and if you do have me on Instagram, you would have already seen it because of my stories and the fact that I did actually do my Halloween set, which was so exciting. And yeah, I've got little clips of it. In fact, no, I lied. I have filmed the entire set, which I am going to be posting very, very soon, actually, on YouTube here for you guys to watch if you want to. But for now, like, enjoy these little clips of me performing in it. I'm honestly so happy with how the costume came out. Yeah, I'm really glad I plunged in and got it done because, oh wow, I love this costume to bits and I will definitely be wearing it again. But unfortunately, I can't try it on now because it's actually home it's been packed away because I'm leaving Treco very, very soon. So yes, I've been packing away. But thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do let me know down in the comments. Feel free to like. And yeah, hopefully some more content will be coming your way. I can't promise it, but hopefully there might be something coming your way. I know that that set will be getting posted, and also some other singing bits as well. But yeah, it's been me, Amy, your favourite mermaid, and I will see you soon. Maybe. Who knows?